recording my little voice. It is currently 6:51 a.m. Not super early, but I'm waiting for the kids to get ready, to finish getting ready for school. Iced coffee on deck. Amazing. I figured today would be a vlogging day, only because I'm running a few errands, and figured I would use the day to chop it up with you guys, chat, get a little bit more personal, get some things off my mind. You know what I mean? So that's what this vlog is about today. Before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Alright, so I just pulled up to Trader Joe's. I got here 7:40 in the morning. They open at 8. So, and oh my god, I forgot my bags. Don't you hate when that happens? Like, I have so many reusable bags at home, and every time I come out, I have to say though, I was pretty good at having them in the car. But I don't know what happened. I meant to grab it on my way out, and of course, like with the kids and stuff, I left it. So now, either I just put all my stuff in the trunk and call it a day, or I'll just have to buy another one, whatever, add it to my collection. But I came here because I wanted to get a few things. I have like, I feel now 38 weeks and 3 days. My first baby, I went into spontaneous labor at 38. My second baby, I was actually induced at 39 weeks. And thinking back now, because that was 11 years ago, thinking back now, I know I was induced because I was having pelvic girdle pain, or symphysis pubis dysfunction. I only now realize that because I'm experiencing it like really bad now. Like right now I have a pregnancy belt, which now I feel like I should have been using way more often than I was. It's just a little tight. I don't know. I'm like medium, but I just kind of felt like at the time that I got it, which was like around 22, 24 weeks, around the time that I got it, like I wasn't big enough for a large. So I just feel like now at this point, too snug, but it is what it is. I have it on. Got my maternity underwear on. Oh my god, like I don't know. I feel like this pregnancy, I gained the most weight out of all three. I started at, I want to say like 140 to be fair, but I do remember going down to 137, but I feel like that was mostly because I wasn't eating really the first trimester. But then once I was able to eat, girl, once I was able to eat, I feel like I gained 20 pounds in that first stretch. So that kind of scared me. I'm like, whoa, like what? 20 whole pounds? Like, where are we going with this? Like, with the boys, I only gained 25 pounds each. 25 to 30 pounds each. So, like, I didn't touch 165 at 9 months pregnant with the boys. So, to be 165 and I was only, like, halfway through my pregnancy, to me, I'm like, oh, my God. But, hindsight, I believe that maybe I gained all that weight in the beginning. Right now, I'm 177, and I'm 9 months pregnant. I mean, that is 17 pounds over my normal, but at the same time, I did have the boys, like, over 10 years ago. I was a 18 years old. My metabolism was different. Although I was eating, like, anything I wanted, like, my diet back then was trash. I just kind of feel, right before I got pregnant this time, I was at maybe not my peak, I don't want to say my peak, but I was definitely at a very good point in my life. You know, hitting the gym every day. I had a very good routine. My diet, my trainer happens to be a nutritionist too, so she was really helpful with getting me acclimated to the foods that will help me get the results that I was looking for. So I was killing things around here. Pretty sure that's why my boyfriend was, let me trap you, girl. Let me trap you real quick. Where you going? All jokes aside. Yeah, so I was like really worried. Like, where are we going with this? Like, how much more weight are we going to gain? Last trimester, because of all the like intra-abdominal pressure and everything, at least myself, I started to feel less appetite, don't want to really eat much. There's not much space, so the acid reflux, the acid reflux, out of control. The acid reflux was always out of control throughout the pregnancy, but third trimester, acid reflux is really bad. It's really bad. These last few weeks, I noticed if I'm too hungry, not even if I'm too hungry, because there's points that I don't even feel hungry. A lot of the time I don't even feel hungry. But when I start feeling acid reflux, it makes me remember, hey, you need to eat something. So I noticed that that's actually a really good indicator. I feel a little bit of acid reflux. It reminds myself to snack or have something to eat. And I also feel a lot of acid reflux if I overeat. So that's why they really emphasize small frequent meals, because it seems to be the best way. There was a point in my third trimester where I felt, oh, let me just eat a bunch right now because I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to eat too close to bed and then have all this food in my stomach and all this pressure and I can't lay down. But that wasn't really conducive to, I guess, my body. So yeah, small frequent meals have been it for us, for me and baby girl. This belt also makes me look bigger, but it's really because it's like picking it up and getting some pressure off of my back. So I haven't gained any more weight in the last 3 weeks, which is great. That's just the funny part about body dysmorphia and weight issues, or just like the mental aspect of weight loss, weight gain, and body image. That although I know I'm pregnant and I know my body's going to change and I want my baby to have everything that she needs to flourish, there's still like a subconscious me that sees that weight, that scale, and it's just like, ugh. And mind you, like, if you really look at me, I know myself when I see in the mirror, I'm all belly. I'm not looking like an Oompa Loompa, you know what I mean? There's that, but there's still like a subconscious thing where I feel like I have to take it down a notch. But it's just for a split second, because then I remember, like, listen, after you have this baby girl, you're gonna start breastfeeding. That's gonna be a whole nother journey. Like right now, fitness, although it is very important to remain active during your pregnancy, but right now, fitness is not like the goal. Like muscle mass and all that stuff right now, for me, is not the goal. Bringing in a healthy baby girl into this world, making sure that I'm okay, that I'm taking in all the nutrients that I need, and that she gets what she needs, like, that's the goal. To have a healthy, peaceful, blessed delivery is the goal. To have a smooth transition into breastfeeding and a happy and healthy breastfeeding journey is the goal. Once all of that is like nicely established, we will worry about the fitness again. But we have those glimpses of moments where we feel like, like, oh my God, what is happening? Which I feel like is normal. Some other labor fears that I've been experiencing. My goal is to have a natural, unmedicated delivery. I'm a nurse, so of course many people would look at me like, oh, you out of all people should know that labor is painful. A lot of women go into labor and delivery saying they don't want epidural, but the pain is so intense that eventually they want an epidural. Throughout my research and listening to podcasts and listening to books and things like that, I realized that it is true. We are mammals, and guys, like, this is just my point of view, right? We are mammals. We are one with the universe. God is on our side. Why would we be built for something that we can't tolerate? Why would we be built for something that our bodies don't know what to do? When things are manipulated and your body is forced to start doing something that it wasn't ready to do, or forced to pick up the pace naturally, and I would think things start to feel unnaturally painful. So I learned that maybe I would not want to be induced. I know I don't want to be induced. And naturally, you know, you deal with the, you know, the medical side. I know what are the risks, but then you deal with the instinctual side, and you know, my body was made for this. So I plan to labor at home with my partner, my doula, for as long as possible. We have been preparing ourselves for all comfort measures. We've been walking, I've been stretching, and I'm gonna be honest, maybe not as much as I should, but we've been starting to do all of the things. Also, I have in my mind, like, I'm 38 weeks. I had my first baby at 38 weeks. My second baby, we made it to 39, and because of and that's where I was going. Where did this story go? My pelvic discomfort was so bad with my second child, and I didn't know. I did martial arts when I was younger. I pulled my groin muscle. I'm gonna put here the exact term for the muscle that I pulled. But I remember going to work, and I was about 38 weeks and some change, or 38 weeks on the dot. And I had to go to the doctor because I couldn't even walk from the pain. It was so painful. And when I got to the doctor, she said, "You're still working?" Because I had my uniform on. I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, you need to go. No, we're going to put you on disability, and let's just induce you next week at 39 because that's it. Your baby's good to go. Like, what are we doing here?" And naturally, I'm 20 years old. So I'm like, okay, yeah, let's get this baby out. Like, I'm over it anyways. I'm pretty sure I got Pitocin. Of course, eventually that's not natural. The pain just starts getting really bad. And at the time, I'm like totally okay with everything. Like, I'm following everything the doctors say. So of course I got an epidural, which is the most uncomfortable thing ever, especially because something's wrong with like my anatomy back there, because, or I just had students do both my epidurals for both kids because I was getting poked and prodded at least 6 times each pregnancy. So this time I realized, like, you know what? Let's try our best to do this the way God and the universe intended us to do this. My last appointment, we're 38 weeks already, and she was just telling me what she needs to tell me, but it kind of worked on my psyche a little bit because I started to feel fears of going over. You know, she told me what she needed to tell me. Hey, we don't want you to go over 41 weeks because the baby starts to lose amniotic fluid, and it becomes like a stressful environment for the baby, and you may have meconium in her environment, and therefore it increases the chances for a C-section, which are all possible things. So then I just started to naturally feel like, oh my God, I need to hurry up. Like, we need to hurry up. We need to get the show on the road because I don't want to be put in a position where I'm arguing with doctors, and I don't want to be put in the position to stress about what I need and what I want. I started going on YouTube and listening to more stories and just getting the reassurance that my body knows what to do, the baby knows what to do, and we just need to continue preparing ourselves and not rush the process. And letting go of this mental timeline that I had that, oh, with my first baby, it was 38 weeks, and that was my first baby, and that was spontaneous. So I had like this thought in my mind that, oh, third baby, faster, quicker, earlier. So I was getting my mind, and because of the pelvic discomfort, I really thought like something's happening and soon. I took a bath last night. I felt like I needed to come into my own and just come back to my vessel, come back into my positive thoughts. And something told me, like, innately, like, take a bath, you know, meditate, soak in your thoughts, come back to yourself, come one with the universe again. Therefore, last night I ran my bath. I put Epsom salt because we did take a walk and my muscles were like really, really tender. I turned on a candle. I turned on a few fake candles. I turned on my towel warmer. I had my beverage with my straw and my ice. I created a whole little vibe. And I just sat there. I sat in the bath and I meditated. I listened to wonderful tunes. I stroked my belly. I felt my baby moving. And for those 20 minutes of the bath, I felt at ease. I felt no pelvic pain. I was feeling my baby moving. We were interacting. I was speaking to the universe and just putting my desires out there and receiving information. Just when you quiet everything around you, you're able to hear better. And so when my body and my mind said we were done with this, I let the water drain. I kept the same atmosphere. I turned on the shower head and I just continued to cleanse. I took out my warm towel out of the towel warmer and I proceeded to dry my body with the warmth of the towel. And I started to clean up after myself. But the whole experience just felt so clear. And after the bath, I came out into other energies in my home, my kids, my partner. But I still felt one and whole with myself, secure with my decision, confident with myself, my abilities, my baby's abilities. And that was everything. And I plan to continue having those moments with myself because I feel like you have to know when to shut it off. You have to know when to indulge in your own energy. You have to know when it's time to come into yourself again and check in with yourself and check in with the universe. Check in with God. The universe has the answers. The universe always has the answer for you. It's up to you, though, to put yourself in a position where you can shut it. You can shut everything around you. Cut out the noise and just listen. Listen, girl, I know we went kind of deep right now, and I love that for us. I love that for us, and these conversations are the conversations I love to have. These are the thoughts that I love to express. Please share in the comments if you have any labor stories or things that make you feel great. Activities that you enjoy that help you come back into yourself. It's like raining now. I wasn't expecting for it to rain. And you know what? I should probably check because I did say we were going to go on a walk. So I hope this doesn't mess things up. And I have my Uggs on. Great. Okay, so it seems like it's just going to rain in the morning. And around 12, it's supposed to go away. So beyond my timeline. But that's okay. I need a nature walk. So if 12 o'clock the rain will go away, then our walk will be after 12. So let's go in here.
Loving how you wind up for me. Tonight is all on me. Mash up the place for me. Yeah, yeah. She just wanna highlight.
Girl, let me tell you. After Trader Joe's, I went to the farmer's market, like I said. Because it's Monday and it was early, they were like in the middle of restocking. So good thing I found what I was looking for except for mint. Because I plan to make, I love green juice. So I bought cucumbers, green apple, parsley, and lemon. But I did think that mint would be a really good addition. Well, I didn't find mint, so we'll do it without it. But let me tell you, I ran out of raspberry leaf tea. My doula gifted me like an actual bag of like the loose leaf tea. So that was good. I finished that. But I figured I'll just go to the supermarket and get some more. And girl, I thought that I was gonna go to ShopRite right after and just go in, pop in and get like a box of tea. Something came over me. I don't know if it was the rain. Also, I have pubic symphysis dysfunction. It's like where the lower part of the pelvis, all of that, and your back, just your whole pelvis, including the front. It's just, I don't know what's the exact, I'm gonna put it here, the exact description of what it is, because I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I just know what I feel is burning fire pain almost at all times. So I did wear my belt earlier because I knew I was going to be walking around and needed the extra support, but it got to the point that it wasn't helping. So I said, let me get my booty home. Let's go home, Jen. Let's just go home. We need to rest our muscles. We need to rest and go about our day. So I got home like close to 10 and I just jumped in the bed, and next thing you know, I fell asleep, which was fine because, like I said, the sun wasn't gonna come out till 12, but I wasn't planning on napping. Like, I have other things to do, which I'm gonna actually sit down and finalize, like tax things, but I wasn't planning to nap. And look at the sun. It is so bright out. Anywho, that's what we did. We took a nap. Then I got up and I said, you know, I'm hungry at this point. I'm hungry at this point. I didn't even have breakfast this morning. You guys saw I just had my coffee. I didn't have any breakfast. So at that point, I was hungry. Yeah. So I got up, made us some breakfast, kind of chilled a little bit more. And now the kids are about to get home and I just felt like my day is a little delayed. At least the major things were done. At least I'm not going to be, you know, sitting in traffic and going out there trying to get things done now. So I'm happy it was done earlier in the day. Let's see. Let's sit on the computer. Let's do some stuff. Maybe we'll juice. Maybe I'll make dinner instead. I'm not sure. Like, I used to be on the go, 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 go and get everything done that I had planned for the day. But now my baby has different plans for me. She's like, we are in our soft era, Mom. We are taking our time with things. What we can get done today, we'll get done today. What we can't get done today, we'll get done tomorrow. My boyfriend will tell you. I'm always telling him, don't leave for tomorrow what you could do today. And I stand by that. But the way me and baby girl are set up, we're going to do what we could do, you know? Whatever we could do, we're going to do. Whatever we can't do, we do it for tomorrow. Let's get to work, guys.
Need that body talk to me. I need a taste, baby. Loving the way you move around me. No more delay. No, you can't wait to shut it down. Won't you show me how you work it? I can't find no flaws, you perfect. Cause every time that you come around my way, I keep falling again. I keep falling again. And every time that you come across my mind, I keep falling again. I keep falling again. In love. The way that you move, wanna connect with you like Bluetooth. No touching, that's my boo-boo. Your love, they do me voodoo. She's my new boo. I'm watching her like YouTube. I wanna ride like choo-choo. Your love, they do me cuckoo. Hey, yeah. Loving the way you move around me. The body don't wait to shut it down. Won't you show me how you work it? I can't find no flaws, you perfect. Cause every time that you come around my way, I keep falling again. I keep falling again. And every time that you come across my mind, I keep falling again. I keep falling again. In love. Cause every time that you come around my way, I keep falling again. I keep falling again. And every time that you come across my mind, I
Taste test. 9 out of 10. A lot of oatmeal. Huh?
Dev, if I would come to you today first and foremost to say thank you for waking up.
Guys. Oh my gosh. So I didn't take you guys with me on today's like adventures, and I kind of just closed out the night last night with dinner. I didn't even show you guys like the platage. It was so good. Platage? Is that a word? Whatever, but how the plate looked. The food was delicious. So delicious. Kids cleaned up for dinner, took a shower, went to bed. Didn't really sleep much last night. Definitely tossing and turning. I went from the bed to the recliner. I ended up on the couch. Like, I don't know. That's just third trimester vibes. So, as you see, we had breakfast. I went to my chiropractor appointment. Then the sun was like beaming. It was so nice. I said, okay, I need to wash my car. The last time I washed my car was like Christmas. Like, yeah, tell me about it. Christmas. So I went and I washed the car. And so my glove, no, not my glove compartment. The middle console. The middle console, I couldn't even open it like to get the charger. I was like full of stuff. So I definitely had to tackle that. So as soon as I got my car washed, I parked in my driveway. The music was vibing. The sun was shining. I started wiping down my Clorox wipes, getting all of that stuff out. Got my vacuum, vacuumed out all this. Oh my god, guys. There was also like the baby mirror that I had to put in the car, so I did that. So it was like a deep clean of the car, which feels so good now. Oh my gosh, now I feel like the baby can come. Like now, you can come, baby girl, because the car is ready for you. It feels good, it looks good. The house, it's clean, but we did get some new pillows. I ordered Coop. You guys let me know. I used to have a purple pillow, which it was good. Like I love the purple pillow. I used to have red hair, so it got stained with my red dye over some time, and I just said, okay, I think let's try something new. So I did some research and I did find these. So now getting it, so far I like it because it has a zipper, double zipper. So I have this zipper that I can wash, and then this other zipper where we can stuff extra cushion if we would like. So I kind of like that. I need to take it to the dryer to fluff it up because I don't want to wait the 24 hours or like the day for it to fluff up on its own. So I am gonna borrow my mom's dryer for 15 minutes just to fluff it, and then I'll let you guys know how it feels for tonight. Then what else did we get? Oh no, it was just that. That's the only box that we got. So yep, that's gonna close today's vlog. Well, it's like a 2-day vlog, kind of, sort of. If you're still watching, thank you for watching. Leave a comment. Let me know what you would like to see. Let me know what you would like to see more of. Let me know what you'd like to hear more of. And I'm just excited. I'm just excited. If you made it this far, thank you for watching this far. I totally appreciate you. I appreciate vlogs. So I know that if you made it this far, then you appreciate my vlog. And I love you for it. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.